Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead, and tonight we're just doing a quick short video. I decided to show you what I made for Christmas dinner. We were not supposed to be home. We were supposed to go down and be with my family, my mom and dad, my siblings, all the nieces and nephews, all of that. And we were going to have lunch and hang out all day, open gifts, play games, whatnot. But we had several family members, not us, but down there, so we're about an hour and a half away from family, that tested positive for flu A and flu B and bronchitis, all within the last week or so, week to 2 weeks. And one of those people was my mom, who was hosting, and she is still feeling very puny, and we did not want to risk going down there and being exposed to not one, but two flus. So we decided to postpone Christmas. So we're going to do it later on into January, which is totally fine. But because of that, we ended up home on Christmas Day, which we had not planned on. So this morning I made scrambled eggs. I used some of the crescent rolls that we got from that mobile food pantry a while back and made some quick cinnamon rolls. And bacon. We splurged and had a whole pound of bacon split between the 7 of us, which doesn't make for a whole lot of bacon, but still a splurge. And yes, I did save that bacon grease. And then for lunch for the kids and my husband, I made like the baked sandwiches where you put the butter and mustard and onion mixture on top and you bake it. Delicious. So they had that. I just had some leftovers from another night. No big deal. And then for dinner tonight, like I said, we found out probably 2 days ago that we for sure were not going to do Christmas. So I went ahead and pulled out. I had one of the whole chickens from Aldi that was the Never Any brand that I got for 50% off, that made them under $1 a pound, which is rare anymore to find that. So I baked that, and then the last 15 minutes or so, I added barbecue sauce to it. And then I also cooked onions in it, and they cook kind of in the meat juices, and it's so delicious. I do, this is going to sound nuts, $3.75 for 2 to 2.5 hours, which sounds like it would make a dry, overcooked chicken. It does not. It makes crispy skin, juicy, fall apart, like fall off the bone chicken, delicious. With that, so I rapid thawed that in water. I pulled it out yesterday, partway through the day, and put it in the refrigerator. And then this morning, this early afternoon, I got it out and rapid thawed it in cool water so that it was thawed in time to do it. With that, we have green beans from our garden, and I just steamed those until they were done, sauteed them in some of that bacon grease, and then added some garlic to it to make really nice garlicky green beans. I took one roll of the crescent dough. I laid it out, and in each one sprinkled shredded cheddar cheese, rolled it up, and then, can you tell I talk with my hands? You see my shadow? Rolled that up, and then brushed it with garlic butter, just to kind of zhuzh up some otherwise plain and simple crescent rolls. And then I did that before I baked them, and then after I baked them, I also brushed on more of the garlic butter, and I will totally be eating a half of one of those, even though I am low carb and try to be gluten-free. But man, those smell good. And then I did what we call marbled mashed potatoes, which is just half white potatoes and half sweet potatoes. And then when I mash them, I kind of don't mash them all the way so that you get the marbled look. See, hopefully that comes through on camera. So yeah, this was kind of my throw together dinner on the fly okay, let's make this happen because we're staying home. And it ended up being a wonderful day. The kids opened Christmas gifts from us. We played one of the games that they got, did a puzzle that they got. My son and I went out and goofed off out in the yard today, and then it got rainy this afternoon, and we have just kind of chilled all day. Watched a whole lot of YouTube and watched a Christmas movie, and most of us didn't ever get out of our pajamas. And it was just kind of a lazy day. So it was nice. Oh, hang on just a second. I'll show you something else. The other thing is for dessert tonight, I made peanut butter kiss cookies, is what we call them. Some people call them peanut butter blossom cookies. I was supposed to take down cookies for dessert for family get together. So I made a bunch of cookie dough balls, and then I freeze them on a cookie sheet and then put them in a Ziploc bag with the instructions on them, and then I can bake them whenever I want. You pull them out 10, 15, 20 minutes before you're going to bake them and let them thaw on the cookie sheet, and then you bake them the normal temperature, and you might have to add on a minute or two. So I did these for the kids, and then I did one snickerdoodle for me. Once again, we're splurging today, but snickerdoodles are hands down, without a doubt, my favorite cookie ever. So yeah, these are nice. Let me see if I can get one to do it. See it? It's melted. So you put the kiss on there right after you pull them out of the oven, just a standard peanut butter cookie. You put the kiss on there, and then they melt on top, and they're really good if you eat them while they're still warm, because then the kisses are still melted and delicious. We always took our finger and smeared it around all over it so it was covered in it. You could just put chocolate chips in the cookies, but who wants to do that? So yeah, I just kind of thought I would show you how I threw together a decent Christmas dinner on things that I happen to have on hand and made it work. Kind of what a lot of times what we have on Sunday nights is this type of meal where I make a big meal. So anyway, I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. I hope that this season for you really is merry and bright. We have had an amazing few days of spending lots of time with our church family because of church yesterday morning, and then candlelight service last night, and just spending time with family. I did miss getting to be with my family today. Knowing that we will get together soon in the future makes it feel better. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed your day. I hope that your heart was filled with love, whether it was love of our Savior, love of your family, love of friends, love of pets, love of just the joy of what this season is. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching this. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.